Hi my friends, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to tell you a little bit about a wonderful event that I got to do this past week. This past week I celebrated my big 6'5". I used to think I was scared of that, but now I'm not. I'm loving life at 65. So one thing I got to do is go to see Bob Jackson. So who is Bob Jackson? He is AKA YehaaBob. He performs in Disney World. You can go see him at Port Orleans Riverside, and there are several ways to get there. Transportation varies, and I'll probably do that in another video, but just briefly, you can take a boat. It is not on the Skyline. It is not on the monorail. You can drive there, of course, or take a Disney bus. Just a little bit of warning, if you take one of the boats over there, the ones that go from Disney Springs to Port Orleans Riverside and French Quarter, they stop running at 10:30. However, YehaaBob goes till 11:45. So if you want to watch the end of both sessions, he has a kind of an intermission after the first part. You will not make the boat back. So just take that heed of caution, or precaution, I would say. There are still buses running late, but I found them a little hard to figure out which bus to get on. So if you were there, you were there. It was crazy. It was funny, actually. Okay. So YehaaBob, and excuse me for reading a little bit. I'm going to guide my eyes down every once in a while so I know what I'm trying to read. I didn't try to memorize it. All right, so YehaaBob actually debuted in May of 1997 at River Roost Lodge, is where he's playing today in Port Orleans Riverside. He's there every Wednesday and Saturday from 8:30 to 11:45, and he takes an intermission around 10:15. It is a fun, immersive show. He sings a lot of Disney songs, both old and new. He sang a Billy Joel song, which is one of my favorites. And I won't give you too many spoilers because you're going to watch the video right after this. It is not the video in entirety for the whole first show. It's the majority of it. And guess what? The Susan he is referring to in the video is me. He acknowledged my birthday. Really nice gentleman. He came up and spoke to me beforehand, and I told him I didn't want to say my age, but he's older, and I thought if he's older and that active and that fit, then who cares? Age is but a number. So he kept mentioning me. I was actually sitting on the front table. It was so much fun. So he also has his own blog where you can read a little bit more about him at Bob Jackson Music. He's performed in many venues. He actually performed at in front of a U.S. tour for the troops in Germany in 1979, I think it says. Excuse me, I can't read without my glasses, and I don't want to wear them for this video. In Italy and in Iceland. He's lived in Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Switzerland. You should go read his blog. The adventures he has been on is amazing. He has performed on ships, hotels, and restaurants. In 2013, he took a trip to Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo for various jazz festivals. What a talent he is. And you will understand once you go see him, how talented he is. He volunteers and performs monthly at Give Kids the World right here in Orlando. So if you don't know what that is, Give Kids the World is a non-profit organization. What they do is they give experiences to people who are terminal, children that are terminal. And many organizations, including the company that I now work for, a mattress firm, actually donates time, materials, maybe they work events, etc. You can actually, around Christmas time, they decorate a whole village and all these communities participate. It's a wonderful organization to help, and it makes your heart happy. He also does summer children reading series in Orange County libraries. What? I don't know where the man gets the time or the energy. He's like an ever ready bunny. Is that the term? If you know, you know. Also, he performs piano at OC Christian Church. He's done that for 30 years. Holy crow. Amazing. He truly loves to entertain, and you can tell that he enjoys every bit of what he does. So stay tuned, friends. Hopefully I can connect these videos. Otherwise, look for the next video, and you'll see about a 45-minute performance. If you don't want to watch it all, that's fine. You can breeze through it. What I would ask, friends, is I'm trying to eventually be monetized. I have a long way to go. But what I would like to ask, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to my channel. Both of those are free. They just help me. The more likes, the better. It tells YouTube I'm being watched. If you subscribe to my channel, the more subscriptions I have, the better. Now, you're not paying for that. It's not like the ones that are asking for a little bit of money, which there's nothing wrong with that, because doing this does cost money. I would ask if you wouldn't mind doing that. Sharing. Oh, that's the last thing sharing. If you wouldn't mind sharing my video with your friends, and you can change, like, so once you subscribe, you have choices. Let me know every time she's online, sometimes, popular posts, whatever. You can do all that. It doesn't commit you. I don't know if you watched it or not. Don't worry, friends. No judgment here. But anyway, stay tuned for the next video. YehaaBob coming up. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.